morning, everybody. Another overcast day. Water's not too bad. It's 52, so try to spend about 5 minutes out here. And today you're going to join me really on a more personal reflection. I mean, I always say that these are things I'm grappling with, but today really comes into that because it's the idea of dealing with setback and not necessarily being where you want to be and realizing you're letting things stand in your way. So today I came through thinking about first Marcus Aurelius, staying with the Stoics, and then I looked at an interpretation by Ryan Holiday from his book, The Obstacle is the Way. So I'll go over both of those. If you've never read Ryan Holiday and you want to get into Stoicism, he is an excellent way to get into Stoicism. He has about 11 books coming out. Early ones really dealt with different Stoic writers and philosophies. And then from there, he's now going into the four virtues and how you can attain those in your life. And his writing is very approachable, very clear. It's a great introduction. And then you can go into the Stoic writers if you're interested after that. But today from Marcus Aurelius, I have just as nature takes every obstacle, every impediment, and works around it, turns it to its purposes, incorporates it into itself, so too a rational being can turn each setback into raw material and use it to achieve its goal. And that was Marcus Aurelius. And in a similar vein, Ryan Holiday says the obstacle in the path becomes the path. Never forget, within every obstacle is an opportunity to improve our conditions. And as I look at that, I really come to, getting my coaching business off the ground, getting an educational consulting business off the ground. And the obstacle in my way, the impediment to me, has really been designing a website. I've let it stifle me, and then I've walked away from it. I've taken distractions to not do it. And even in the time when I went back for about 2.5 months to do a long-term sub, I think I used that busyness as an excuse to not work on a website. So this week, it is my to-do list. And as I said when I first started these podcasts, I'm going to remember that it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes just jumping in and doing it and getting it live and getting it out there, I can then go back later and tweak it and tighten it up, get it to the places it needs to be. But I think we look at perfection, and that perfection stalls us. So I really spent some time this morning meditating on not just looking at an obstacle as the path, but looking at an obstacle, looking at something that's difficult as a true challenge to motivate me to work harder. And instead of getting discouraged by it, to really use it as my inspiration. I remember reading a book a long time ago. I'm trying to draw the name of it. I might have to put it in the notes. But one of the aspects of it dealt with running. And it was somebody who was coaching the Penn State running team, was coming on to consult and help them out. And he looked at all the hills they have. And the runners would look at hills as something that really frustrated them. Instead, he explained to them, they are not just your challenge, but your advantage, because you're training on these hills. And when other runners come, they're going to see these hills and get really frustrated. Whereas you can look at these hills, and the minute you see them, know this is your advantage over whoever I'm running against. So that's how I'm really need to spend the next few weeks looking at those challenges and those things that have up until this point frustrated me, as now something to motivate me, as something to allow me to develop and do a much, much better job. So today, as you reflect on life, take a look at whatever obstacles are standing in your way. And instead of letting them deter you, try to change your mindset and let them inspire you. Let them be the motivation to overcome and get past what you needed to do. So have a great day. Be productive. Stay motivated. And don't let obstacles sideline you. Let them drive you. Take care and have a great day.